Well, what a stunning win for Islamabad United, the deserved winners of the HBL PSL Season 9. I have to say that hats off to them for the way they performed in this final. Come the crunch moment, and that's the time they performed. All their key players came forward. Those winning runs by Hunain Shah, Naseem Shah amongst the runs as well. I think perhaps we can call him an all-rounder as well. I've got with me Arooj, Mumtaz and Michael Clark. Arooj, what a fantastic win for Islamabad United, and more importantly, what a game, what a final.
What a final, what a fitting end for the HBL PSL 9. And the way the game flowed in ebbs and flows, every time you thought, right, the red team's ahead, Multan's ahead, and someone would strike back, until the very end, saw these guys in the comm box chanting for a super over, everything going, and that's exactly what the league needed, exactly the end. And I really think the deserved winners came out on top tonight.
Do you think the deserving team has won? Because remember, Multan was hot favourites as well. They've won so many games. And then Islamabad United was the team in red hot form as well.
I don't know. I need a holiday. I'm sweaty. I didn't know who was winning. Was there a wicket? Was there runs? It was unbelievable. Honestly, playing is easy. Watching, you just stress out the whole time. What a game. What an amazing way to finish this tournament. I think a fair result would have been a super over. I was praying for a super over, but I think on nights like tonight, you feel for the team that loses, because we saw unbelievable cricket. Both teams had their chances. It just ebbed and flowed the whole way, and unfortunately, someone has to win and someone has to lose. So congratulations to both teams.
Naseem Shah. What is this guy all about? I mean, he can take wickets, he can hit runs. Like I said, he's on his way to being classified an all-rounder.
Right, let's call him Naseem, the all-rounder Shah. Let's just do that, right? Let's just do that. Put him in that level where, yes, he's almost pushing that gun. But look at these sixes, right? When it matters most. And mind you, it's not the first time he's done it. It's not the first time he's taken the team over the line in a crunch situation. And for him to hold his calm and composure, let's not forget, credit to Imad Wasim as well. Wonderful. 4 games in a row on the bounce with bat, with ball, and the presence that he brings to the crease. But you got to give it to Naseem. He was there, part and parcel in that victory completely.
I reckon he's going to take his retirement back now, Saki. I mean, he's taking wickets, he's scoring runs.
He's going nowhere. He's here to stay now. Look, what games like tonight does, it shows you who stands up under pressure. Playing in the tournament is one thing. Having success in a final is completely different. Being able to stand up and lead your team, get your team over the line, whether it's with the ball or with the bat, that's where you find out the great separates the good.
We're talking about Imad Wasim and how good he was. I mean, let's not forget his performance with the ball. I mean, to be able to take 5 wickets in a final, HBL PSL final. What did you like about him?
Incredible. Like I said, the composure he brings in crunch situation. Let's not forget, Z, it's not the first time he's done it. He's done it in Pakistan colours as well. To do it 3 on a bounce for Islamabad in situations where they were out and done of the games. With control with the ball, he's been asked to bowl in the power play, out of the power play, towards the back end. 5 wickets in a crunch situation in a side which likes to bat first. In a side which bats deep and has the quality in their batters, and then to come out again, hold his nerve with the bat to drive the team through. It is incredible. And I tell you what, if he's not in that T20 squad, along with me, Clarky, and a lot of people, it'll be very unfair to him.
That's what I was going to say. Don't forget, he's batting as well. Yeah. He's batting this game. He's batting last game. He's bowling the game before. He's my MVP for the finals. He has been unbelievable, and I agree. If he's not playing for Pakistan, there is something that is completely wrong.
He's got to take his retirement back first.
Well,
I think that's
too
round
late.
the corner.
Too late.
I think that's round the corner.
That's gone. That's long gone now. He is out of the retirement.
All right, we've got a special guest on our show, somebody who's going to celebrate this win with us.
Come on.
A certain Sheru. Sheru is here. Well done, Sheru. Sheru is the happiest guy out of all of us, and I've got to say that I love this. I absolutely love this attire. Are you happy that you won? Yes, he can't say much. He's just nodding away. But
that smile says everything.
That smile never goes a rule.
Also, it's the key with Islamabad play with, right? They've always got a smile on their face. They always enjoy the games. Even when they press the implode button themselves sometimes, they've got a smile. And Sheru is a man of less words, but he gets the job done.
Sheru, can you show us some moves? Any steps? Any dance? Any dance? Can you twirl around? Well,
Oh,
there you
nice.
go. There you
Sit
go.
on your tail.
Sheru is absolutely ecstatic tonight. And like Ruth said, that smile,
Yeah.
the teeth are okay,
Oh,
I think.
brilliant. Brilliant set of 12.
The dentist has approved Sheru's teeth.
No
I
fillings.
think we love you, Sheru. We love you. We love you. We absolutely love you. And, you know, they add so much color to the game. And you got to say that they add so much color and so much energy. Let's not forget Multan Sultans, because Iftikhar Ahmed nearly, you know, won them the game in the sense that he contributed with the bat and with the ball, Taki.
Yeah, look, at one stage they should have been bowled out for 130. So they did so well to get to 159, 160. And then I thought the way they bowled as well, they had the game. That's what I say, it feels like it ebbed and flowed, and it took individual performances like this to be able to get them over the line. And unfortunately for, like I say, the Multan Sultans, they just fell short at the last hurdle. But they did everything they could to get a competitive total. Then to defend it, they just couldn't get over the line.
Ruj, you know, you've got a feel for Multan Sultans. They've been in the finals for like at least 4 times, what? And they've just not been able to go over the line. And, you know, they had a lot of confidence and self-belief behind them. They were doing so well. That bowling attack was perhaps the best in the tournament. You know, that's what everybody was saying. So disappointing for them overall?
You know what's going to be disappointing? They've been in 4 finals. They won the first one and they've lost 3 on a bounce, all last ball finishes. That's how close it has been for Multan Sultans. Well, you look back at the game and you can be very critical in terms of how they started with that batting order changes, sending Willie up front, Johnson Charles up front, holding Iftikhar back. And like you say, Z, it was Iftikhar who came out with Mohammad Ali, put on 32 odd in the back end to get them to 159. And then you just feel that it was just certain decisions, certain sort of field positionings, bits here and bits there. And in the end, it came out to that 1 ball, 1 run finish, didn't it? So it's going to hurt even more.
Well, you know what? This HBL PSL has come alive because this is not the first game that was so close, went right down to the wire. We've had a few, actually. We've had a few thrillers. And let's revisit some of the last ball finishes.
Last ball, match 9. Poles everywhere. What a great bit of drama to finish, and it's Naveen Ul-Haq.
It's gone. It's gone. And Karachi have won. What an encounter.
Trying to make sure of a wicket here, whether by a delivery or a run out. Away the ball goes into the distance.
What a game of cricket we had. This game was on throughout the evening. Fielders, on your marks.
Got the ball! Wow, the Yorker, he missed it, Sheru Multan didn't. And the old gun has got them over the line.
Squeezing a single.
Islamabad United are into the playoffs of HBL Pakistan Super League 9.
Pressure on both players. Oh, you kidding? They've won it, and he's gone all the way to the crowd. Look at the gladiators come onto the pitch. There we go, the last one. Cracker it is. Hold on to it, Harris. Finish it off, and there's some celebration for you. Jamal and Zelmi.
I'll tell you what, this is perhaps the reason why HBL PSL is one of the best leagues in the world, Aruj. I mean, you look at the end of the day, it's about quality cricket, right? And you get these last ball thrillers. It really gets you sort of hooked onto the cricket.
See, at one point there were 4 on the bounce last ball thrillers, and even tonight a last ball thriller. So like you say, quality of cricket, what the good part is, you always talk about the quality of bowling, especially your local bowling that shines through. When you speak to the international batters, they love coming here because they get that quality to face. This time round, we had quality in our local talent with the bat, which is something Pakistan cricket was missing, and that's probably the biggest takeaway from the league this far.
Absolutely, that's a good point, because you look at, PSL normally, HBL PSL, like she rightly pointed out, it's all about these young bowlers coming through, the Naseem Shahs, Mohammad Hasnains, all of them. But this time we saw some batting talent, Khwaja Nafe and a couple of others. So it's just good to see that there are young players coming through.
It's so important, so important. And I think that's why Pakistan cricket's in great hands. You've got so much talent with both bat and ball. Some of the spin I've seen as well. Look, I think I was here for 8 games, and 6 of the 8, I thought there was going to be a super over. So I think even seeing that on the big screen then, it reiterates how close the teams have been, that you have to get to the second last over or the last over for victory, to win the game. That shows the teams are so tight, the competition's so tightly fought, and again, what a perfect way to finish.
You talk about pressure situations, Arooj, and a captain's role is so important, and we've seen that with Shadab Khan really leading from the front throughout the HBL PSL with the bat and the ball.
I think it's commendable, right? I mean, he's still very young at it. He's still very young in his years in terms of maturity. But you look at him, once you win a title, that says enough. But like you're saying, with the bat and the ball, but he was very smart with his bowling changes, field positions, and he's a gun fielder. So sometimes he takes the onus on him to make those changes. And I just feel with the years, he is matured. Yes, you could say maybe up to last year, but he's come leaps and bounds. Well, maybe that celebration, maybe not so much, but he's got the title, so we can give it to him.
Come on,
get away with anything when you win.
Absolutely deserves it. Yeah, absolutely.
I think the other thing as well is leadership is about setting the tone for your team. It's not necessarily what you say, it's what you do. And you have a look at his fielding in the last couple of games. He led from the front.
Correct.
Yes, I know you got to bat, you got to bowl, and he's done that pretty well. But his energy in the field, it's not what he said, it's what he's done.
And you speak to all these youngsters from his side, the Hunain Shah, Zubaid, everybody mentions about the fact that he's got this ability to give, belief to his youngsters.
Spoke to him at one of the, I think, post matches or maybe mid innings, and that's what he said. He said, we keep believing. The one thing that he also said, we're yet to play the perfect game. And he said that with a smile on his face. A young captain with a young local talented side. And then again, the way it flows, and Rizwan probably more mature on the captaincy side of things. But for Shadab to come up on the other side, he said we had to play the perfect game, and they've done it tonight.
It was the perfect game indeed, especially when they thought that they lost control of the game. Thank you so much for your thoughts, Clarky.
Thank you.
And Arooj, we've got a huge awards list lined up for you. I mean, all the players of the match, man of the series. I won't really go into it because I'm sure there's a few lined up for you. Celebrations all round by Shadab Khan and his side, Islamabad United. We're going to take a short break. And when we do come back, we'll be back with the presentation.